So I'm on my way to Greg's house, but I wanted to do this video. I've been saying I was going to do it for weeks, and time keeps getting away from me. So I finally decided now's as good a time as any. So I know I've spoken on both of these topics before, but I thought they both harmonize really well together when describing the feeling of loss or void towards our family members after leaving the Organization of Jehovah's Witnesses and being shunned as a result, whether it's by choice or by expulsion or by force. So the term ambiguous loss can refer to a number of different scenarios where you are no longer able to have a relationship or interact with somebody that you loved or had a close bond with. For example, a parent who experiences Alzheimer's or dementia, and they no longer recognize their own children or their own family members or even their own marriage partner in many cases. Hi, SS Flower. So also it's known to be experienced by people who have lost a pregnancy, or somebody has had a child run away from home, or someone who has been kidnapped, somebody that's missing in action in a war assignment or a military assignment. So many of these scenarios where you know that loved one may still be available, but you have no way of connecting with them any longer. You can see them possibly physically, or you can hear of news about them, but you can't interact with them one-on-one the way that you used to be able to. And so you have that feeling or that void. In the same sense with phantom limb syndrome, that's something that many people experience as a result of a terrible accident, or if they have an illness and they have to have a limb, an arm or leg or some other extremity removed. Even women who have experienced mastectomies, or people who go through the gender transitions experience often the phantom parts syndrome and experience sensations, whether it be pain, even feeling themselves gesture at times, or an itch or soreness or some type of sensation where that limb used to exist, and yet they don't physically have that attachment anymore. So many people struggle with this for their lifetime. There's really no drug or treatment that can directly resolve the issue. However, on the other hand, there are many people who actually thrive and really do well physically when they've lost a limb. I think about some people, and I didn't look up the stories or anything like that, but I think about the Boston Marathon bombing, and one of the family, I think it was Richards, the mother lost her leg and she has a prosthetic, and she's very successful and very happy, and she's advocating for starting fundraisers in honor of her son that was lost to that bombing. But there are many famous and world-renowned athletes who join competitions like the Paralympics, or the running with the prosthetics. There's special running blades that they have, and they can get prosthetics that function exactly the way that their old limb used to work. And so I find these two scenarios, or these two illustrations or comparisons, to be very helpful in my healing process as it relates to dealing with the void or the loss of my loved ones, where I can no longer feel them or touch them physically, or even interact with them the way that I used to be able to. But I can find ways to manage my life and be able to perform normally and naturally the way that I used to, with forming new relationships and new ways of doing things. And while I still hold fond memories of my family, and I still know what that feeling was like and can feel it and remember it, I know that the pain isn't real. So, like, for example, with the phantom limb syndrome, if I feel some sort of pain or ache for something that I've lost, that pain is not real. Somebody just passed me. Attleboro traffic, crazy. So, sorry for the distraction. I really don't really have a lot more to say on the topic, but if anybody is listening and chatting, I'm interested to hear what you have to say. But if not, I can sign off and we'll talk another time. I only have 3 watchers. I'm not that popular on Facebook. Alright guys, well, I should keep my eyes on the road and drive safe for myself and for others. So I hope everyone's having a good day. I want to do another video. I can't make any promises when that will be, but it's in relation to how the Watchtower uses certain scripture phrases, like keep your eyes on the prize, or run the race to the finish, or he who endures to the end will be saved, things like that, and how they manipulate those phrases to keep people in lockstep with their policies and rules and very rigid way of life. So, and also like the inaccuracies of how they interpret and translate those scriptures out of context. So I hope you enjoyed this topic, and let me hear your feedback. I'd love to see your comments. If you're not subscribed, please do. And if you think somebody else can benefit from the topic, please share the video with them. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.